Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Subject Science, Grade 5, Chapter number 6, Protecting Earth's Resources. Lesson number 4, Air and Water, page number 346. How do we clean, conserve, protect water? So today we deal all these terms one by one, and we will know that how we clean, conserve and protect water after today's lesson. So let's start today's lesson. How do we clean, conserve and protect water? Water flow to house and businesses in most communities is treated or cleaned in water treatment plant. Water from fresh water such as lake or reservoirs run through several tanks. In each tank different steps take place. For example, this is the raw water, or we want to clean this water, then it will pass in different steps, and here different types of processes we treated with this in water treatment plant on water, and after that in the end we get the pure water, or you can say that clean water, that after treatment or filtered water after treatment we use it again. So let's see this. First, sticky particles are added to the water to attract dirt in it, called coagulation. Next step is taken sedimentation. The clumps of dirt and sticky particle fall to the bottom of the tank. Then water passes a series of filters, which are layer of sands or different types of, you can say that stones, rocks and charcoal. This is called filtration. So first step you can see here, if this coagulation, after that sedimentation, then in the filtration process, so one by one you can see that, and then it go to the storage tank. After this tank, chlorine and other chemicals are added to kill harmful bacteria. This step is called disinfection. The clean water kept in a storage tank till release. So again these all the processes here, and then you can store the water till you need it for further process or for further usage. Conserving water. People can conserve water by reducing use of water. For example, watering the plant, washing, bathing for less time. Instead of brushing your teeth to turn on the tap, it's better if you turn off it and then you wash. And the different processes you can use, install new toilets that use less than 1.6 gallon per flush. So in this way you can conserve water or reduce the amount of water in your daily usage. Protecting water. Communities that have limited supply of water, local government may make regulation that stop people from washing or watering their lawns, filling swimming pools, washing cars. People break regulation. If the people who don't protect water, if the community that have limited supply of water, then they can be fined. Thanks for Assalamu alaikum. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Grade 5, Subject Science, Chapter number 6, Protecting Earth's Resources. Lesson number 4, Air and Water, page number 348. How do we use and pollute air, smoke and ozone? So today we will discuss all these things, and let's start the lesson. How do we use air? We can't see air, it's clean. The air actually no color when it's clean. We also can't smell or taste, same if it's clean again. If the air is clean, we didn't smell it, we don't have taste, and we can't see it. But air is all around us. Earth's atmosphere holds gases that living things need to live. These gases are oxygen, carbon dioxide, and nitrogen. There are also other gases, but these are the most abundant one. Plants take carbon dioxide to make their food. We know that plants, when prepare their food, they need carbon dioxide, sunlight, minerals, and water from the earth's surface. So this process is known as photosynthesis, but here the most important thing for plant is carbon dioxide that they can take from air. Animals and plant use oxygen to get energy. So here we can see that plants and animals need air to live. Human needs air to breathe. Birds, because there is air if they want to fly. So we also fill balloons, cycles. These need air. For fire to burn something, we need air. We use air to move things like kite, helicopters, these kinds of things. They all need air. How do we pollute air? Particles of pollutants built up in the air produced when fossils, fuels, or trash burned. Those chemicals cause air pollution. So all kinds of the factories that gives out this kind of smoke, or the chimneys, and you can say that the smoke from the cars, they give lot of smoke outside, and the particles, chemicals, dust particles in the atmosphere, they cause air pollution or pollute the air with these kinds of things. Smoke is air pollution caused by particles produced when fossil fuel are burned. Smoke irritates eyes and breathing difficulties. So what is the smoke? It's also a type of air pollution. Due to burning of fossil fuel, it will mix with the air, and you can see the difference between these two parts in this diagram. This is due to smoke and it's without clean air here. Dangerous for people who have asthma. The people who have breathing problems especially, it's very dangerous for them. So it can cause serious illness for these kinds of people. Ozone. About 30 kilometers above Earth's surface is a layer of gas called ozone. It's formed, or you can say that a form of oxygen that also formed from oxygen. Protects living things from sun radiations. Which radiations? Dangerous radiations that can damage the skin. Ozone hole. Chemicals in aerosol, air conditioners, escaped into atmosphere. They set in motion chemical reactions that destroy ozone. What happened when these chemicals emitted into air and they start the reaction with ozone? We know that in ozone, oxygen, actually they're going to start the reaction with the oxygen layer, and it's damage them, destroy the layer. Harmful radiation from sun reaches Earth's surface. A thin area in the layer of gas of ozone. So this you can see here easily in 2014. It's the thin layer of ozone in 2015, 16, 2017, 2018, and now in 2019. Acid rain. Smoke and gases that pour into the air from factories combine with rain to form acid rains. Has harmful effect like kill trees, stone buildings, and statues. So these chemicals that escape from the chimneys of the factories, when they will go into the air, they combine with the rainwater and convert as acid rain. That kills the trees and also damage different types of buildings, their paints, their color, all buildings, and also the statues that are old one. How do we protect air? Keep pollutants from getting into the air. Congress passed Clean Air Act Many pollutants banned. That time they banned these kinds of pollutants that can damage the air or atmosphere, and other pollutants filtered before get into air. Factories trap pollutants before release into air. Exhaust system of cars, buses, trucks also fitted with devices that limits the gases and the soul that comes out exhaust pipes. And they also reduce air pollution by alternative energy sources such as solar power, hydroelectric power instead of burning fossil fuel. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Subject Science Grade 5, Chapter number 6, Protecting Earth Resources. Lesson number 3, Fossils and Energy, and lesson number 4, Air and Water. My dear student, today we're going to solve, or you can say that you can recheck your homework workbook page number 138, 139, 144, 145, 148 and 149. So I hope you already solved your homework, and now we just going to check our answers are correct or according to this one. So let's start first, page number 138. Here in the fill in the blank, so fill the in the blank with the correct or best option that you have the options here. So the first answer in the first fill in the blank is B. What is B here? Alternative energy. Then after that, the number 2 statement, here the best option is G. So G here mentioned relative age. Then in number 3 statement, the option and the answer is your F. So the F is here mentioned that non-renewable. So after that, number 4, you can say this A, absolute age. Then number 5, this option is D. D stand for here fossils. Number C is B. No, number 6. Now number 6 is H. So you can see there the H is renewable. Then number 7 that mentioned here E. E here as fossil fuel. And the last statement that tells you here about the option number C, C era. So kindly check your answers carefully and match your answer according to this. Now next, page number 139. So the first statement here in page number 139 is coal. After that, the next option is here. The correct answer is oil, then natural gas, after that non-renewable, then alternative energy, then water, and then sun. After that, you can write here pollution, then geothermal, and after geothermal, the last option is here, that is nuclear. So this is the answer of page number 139. So let's start the next lesson and the page number 144. So now going to match the best option for the statement for 144. Now let's see the first statement that tells us about F. F, oceans, that tells the salty water bodies containing most of Earth's water. So we know that this is the ocean. Then after that, option number C. In number 3, your answer is D. After that, number 4 is A, and number 5 is B, number 6 E, and number 7 G, running water. So these all the options that mentioned here and their answers. So you can match the best option with the correct answer. Now next, go to page number 145. Here the first option that you can choose for the answer, correct answer, is oceans. Then number 2 fresh. Number 3 is your groundwater. Then streams. Number 4. Number 5 is here your reservoirs. So it's not too visible or much easy to read from here, so that's why I'm going to tell you also the answer. So number 5 is reservoir, number 6 is aquifers, number 7 word is oxygen, number 8 is food, and number 9, the last fill in the blanks, is here plants. So then we go to next page number 148. So circle or choose the best letter from the MCQs, multiple choices. The best option you can choose here in number 1 is C, that's mineral. Then number 2, the best option or the correct one is sedimentary. After that, number 3 is lava and magma. Number 4 is option number B, very high temperature. Number 5, here the best option is D, soil. Then number 6, the best option for you is C, humus. And the number 7 is the A is the best option, or you can say that the topsoil. Now then we go to the next page, page number 149. After 48, now the next page is 149. Here in this, the option for you the best is pollution, number B. Then A, fossils. Number 10 is the correct option is C, oil. For 11 question, the best option is option C, the sun. Number 12 is the B. Number 13 A. Number 14 C option. And number 15, the last option is the D, smoke. Hope you understand and solve all the answers with yourself. If any mistake or you have any problem, you can check and verify your answer again. Thanks for watching. Subject Science, Grade 5, Chapter number 7, Weather Patterns. Lesson number 1, The Atmosphere and Weather, page number 364. So now this is a new lesson that we start. How does the sun warms earth? Insolation and equator. So let's start the lesson. How does the sun warms earth? First of all, we know that the first day of spring, thermometer outside your window in New York City reads 41 Fahrenheit or 5 degrees Celsius. Your friend lives in Miami, about 2080 kilometers to the south. The temperature there is 72 Fahrenheit or 22 degrees Celsius. So you can see that in the same day, the temperature in New York City or in Miami is different. So it's a huge difference from here to here, but they have on the same day the temperature here. So why this happened? Before to understand this question, let's start something to know about insolation. When sunlight shines on earth, for example, this is the sun rays, they are coming, they fall on the earth. You can see here the different angles they form. Okay, so energy from the sun warms earth surface. Solar energy reaches on planet called insolation. This all solar energy in the form of sunlight or that comes in the form of rays that strike to the surface of the earth, this known as insolation. Insolation does not warm all places equally. Very easy to understand this one. Due to Earth's shape, we know that when the sun rays or the sunlight comes from the sun and it strikes to the surface of the earth, from everywhere Earth's surface is not similar. Why? Because it's a curved surface or just like a ball. So An imaginary line called equator run around Earth's middle. So you can also see this, the imaginary line known as equator. It's also move in the middle or the center of the Earth. When the sun rays or sunlight strike, they all have and making different types of angles and shadows. You can say that on the surface of the Earth. Sunlight strike the most vertical angles or near the equator is if sunlight as a beam of shines on Earth's in circle. At the equator, Earth's surface is curved. The same beam will strike Earth at wider angle above and below the equator. You can see here. So this is the equator. If the rays or sunlight is come up and down, above and below, they make more wider angle as compared to in the equator. So it's very easy to understand now. Beam of sunlight has same amount of heat energy, warms Earth in oval curve a greater area than a beam that warms Earth in a circle. What it means? If this beam and this beam, they have same amount of energy, of heat energy, but here you can say that the form of the light that strike here, they make an oval shape, okay, as compared to them. So here the area is more, it's mean they will strike on the Earth's surface more, and it's giving more energy here as compared to this part of the Earth. Greater the area, then it's mean it will give more energy. Areas that are further north or south of the equator receive less heat energy from sunlight. Areas that are closer to the equator, like New York City, further away from the equator than Miami, it receives less of the sun heat energy. So you can see here easily at the north and the south pole, and here you have the direction of the Earth's rotation in the equator. So these lights come here making 90 angle, and it's also 90, but here it's different as compared to up and down. So less the sun heat energy will be in the middle.